Boys, just calm down. We don't need to throw punches just yet. I just watched 3 premierships in 4 years just to watch this shit again.
The big angry men who run around and smash bodies.
If I see anyone complain or say that they can swap Martinelli for Matt Mbappe, that's their
I'm just dreaming of beers.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of the Uneducated Nuffies. We are back. We're excited to be here. At least I am. Guys, give me something.
No, we want a trophy, actually.
No, you mean a player want a trophy?
No, we want a trophy.
Guys, give me something.
What do we
We're more
win?
excited.
Nothing.
Oh, I've never hated Instagram so much in the last 3 days of my life.
What's wrong with Instagram, man?
It's okay. It's all right for now because they haven't won the Champions League yet.
Oh, if they win, I want to go berserk.
Yeah, if I've rocked up like this week, but I'm going to do it next week.
Anywho,
Well, probably not rock up because you'll lose.
we'll save this for soccer.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Jimmy?
Yeah, very good. Had a good week because it all started early in the week. It's carried through. Played footy in the weekend.
We did.
Just got beaten.
Again.
Played our best footy for like the last 5 minutes. That was it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I got triple teamed at one point.
Yeah, you had a rough day.
I got
You had a rough
fucking
day
triple
forward.
teamed.
In Div 5 Vaffa.
Yes. Because I was
At
the
least-
only one who could fucking be 12 target.
At least you got a cheap guy at the back in the last quarter at one point.
Yeah, that was very cheeky.
That was cheap
But
as
then,
it gets.
yeah, it's cheap as it get after me missing like 25 in front on a slide angle, missing it. I was fucking filthy with myself.
But yeah, played footy. Yeah, enjoyed the weekend, boys, to be honest.
It was nice.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Mine was all right. It's a bit cold now.
It is getting colder.
Yeah.
So it's a great time to go away on a fishing trip. I'm
Oh,
going
was
away.
it that
Yeah,
weekend?
this is this weekend.
Oh,
coming.
this weekend coming.
So where are you going?
Where are you going?
Where's your exact location?
I'm going to
Can you-
the
can
exact
you-
coordinates of
can you give us-
49.
Give us the exact coordinates.
No, I'm going to Deniliquin, which is
Okay, if you live in Gilliquin, he's coming.
yeah, I'm going to get ya. But
I was about to say, you might find Desi, but Desi's dead, isn't he?
Mate, breaking news over here.
great stuff. This. Now, have you ever your parents called you before because they've lost something and they now expect you to know exactly where it
Yes.
is?
Yeah,
Know
this is
exactly how
happening,
it's
yeah.
feeling.
I was at my girlfriend's house, to which I got a phone call from my dad. Hey, have you seen this charger that you've never used in your life? I need it for the boat.
On the boat.
Go find on my iPhone, mate.
What, you're going to charge the boat?
No, it's a jump starter. We need it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But it's his own house.
It's his own house.
He can't find it, but expects you to find it.
Yep. He's like, I need it for the boat. Guess where he found it?
In the boat?
Yep.
Hey, if you never take it out, you'll never lose it.
Literally. It
It
took him.
it hasn't been taken out since last year, has it?
No. It took him 15 minutes to find this. But he actually didn't find it when I was on the phone. He called me for 10 minutes and then found it afterwards.
Then you get the text saying he found it.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Every kid knows this experience when you
It's-
get to like an age of like just being an adult.
It's great when you're an hour and a half away.
What do
and
you
he
want me to
expects
do?
me to know exactly where it is. Anyway, how was your weekend, Stone?
It was good. It was really good. It was quiet but busy. Friday night, I was working Dreamtime. You were obviously at Dreamtime game as well.
No, I wasn't.
We'll touch on that later. I had the privilege of actually being out there in the middle when it was happening. It was actually a really cool experience.
So that's why the TV didn't work.
Yeah, it was a shining bald light.
It's
that
just a white
reflected.
screen for all 10
I
minutes.
woke up late. I missed this.
It was actually a really good experience, but there was too much fire. I got sunburnt from the flames.
Sunburnt.
Do you need my sunnies?
Yeah, it was a bit hot.
Oh my God. You got sunburnt.
There was a lot of fire, but no, it was really cool. It was really like touching to see all the different sort of tribes they got. To
It's a
come
great
in.
show.
It was really good. They had the pre-game, what was out in the middle, then they had the other one, the one pre-game with the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good to see that Essendon have many of Indigenous players on their list. I will say actually though,
We do, but
Just
they
they're all
weren't part of
injured.
the dance. Yeah, it was Rioli and Mansell for Richmond. Yeah.
one thing that was really actually touching, I got to be a part of as well. I was in the room when Michael Long did his rev up. Oh, that gave me like shivers. That was unbelievable.
Good to see it inspired him.
I think Essendon could have used him out there on the day.
He would have
think
been,
anyone would be useful for
been
him.
better than other players, yeah.
Quickly touching on that. Did you guys see the walk footage beforehand?
Yeah.
Which one?
The walk beforehand.
The long walk.
The long walk.
The one he always does.
Yeah. Well, so it was who was leading it? This was it,
Oh, Michael.
yeah.
Michael Long. Yeah.
And guess who else was there? Albo, right?
Oh,
He's always
Except
in it.
he was there. They were interviewing Longy. And then they just turn to him. And he just keeps, you know how he's been doing this thing where he just tops in the different photos? Mm. He just hops into this interview on Channel 9 and generally just like, hi guys, hi.
He's on a media stunt.
Yeah.
I hate that man.
Oh, right.
By the boundary umpire. And there is a pig at full forward.
You need to calm down.
Go to Pines! Come on! I'm from Maui!
Do a push-up with him on top of you, Jakey!
We're almost at the halfway mark of the footy season so far. Buys coming up. Before we get into the round of footy, we have sad news that's broken today. Neil Danaher has sadly passed away after fighting MMD for 10 years, 11 years?
Over a
11 years,
decade.
yeah.
It's been
Which
a long,
is
long
remarkable
time.
considering.
Yeah.
It's like 2 year life.
It was a
expectancy.
three-year life expectancy.
Yeah.
He fought a long way. Obviously, was near the back end of it. Looked like he was declining in health.
He wasn't able to speak, unfortunately, for the last few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what a fighter the whole way through.
Yeah. I think everyone who's got any sort of affiliation with the AFL is inspired by him or has been inspired by him. He's a remarkable figure in the world and what he's done for the cause for MND with obviously the big freeze and just everything around it with the beanies has been remarkable. When you look around that game between Melbourne and Collingwood on King's birthday every year and you see the sea of blue beanies, it is really just a testament to
It's a whole
amazing
period.
he
It's a whole movement. It's really
and that will
remarkable.
continue in his legacy now.
And they've been able to raise so much money. And I think in coming to the fact as well that we just saw that Jai Arrow, he's an NRL player for South Sydney Rabbitohs. He's just been diagnosed with MND at 31. So the NRL sort of world is now coming to grips on what sort of MNDs as well. To see the way Australia always come together for not just the freeze MND, but they're going to come together for Jai Arrow is a respect to how Australians really looked and admire these people and want to make sure that people can try and fight this because it is incurable at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, and obviously that's why there's so much work obviously going towards finding a cure for what is a deadly disease. You know, they've got it. You can't once you've got it, it's going to take your life. It's very sadly. So, yeah, it was sad news to hear that today. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Barlow. Yeah. But yeah, he will be remembered forever.
He
was
will.
a legend of AFL and just it was Australian of the Year as well.
Yeah.
We'll continue the game every year. So
Yeah, that won't change. They'll always remember him for years to come. They'll always do the slide.
Yeah,
It won't change.
Iconic now in Aussie rules.
yeah. Now let's try to pivot now to actually talking
football.
without being insensitive. It was ACL awareness around this round.
Ow, my knees.
Lots of knee injuries. We had a couple from
Just a
your.
lot of injuries in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Bombers Richmond game had about 8 injuries between the sides.
Yep, so both teams are basically having to play.
Surprised you guys were able to field 18 by the end of the game.
No, just see Colber running around the second half. He couldn't move.
Oh, that McGrath jaw injury. Oh,
There's 2 hits.
broken jaw.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys also copped the brunt. Obviously, Matt Carroll.
Yeah,
for
Carroll
Carlton.
going down. That was early.
It's a shame. He's been good this year.
He's
And
actually
then
starting to find some really good form.
Even almost more of a shame, Jamie Elliott.
Yeah.
Late in his career, he's had knee
Mm.
issues right at the end of a game.
Apparently he's going to come back next year, which is
I don't think he will retire on that. I think he'll try and have one more season. He's got a deal for next year anyway already.
Yeah.
So
Like you also got the
it
injuries.
was
Like,
sad. It was sad to see.
we saw Rankin do his hammy, Archie as well.
Darcy
Looked
Moore
bad.
did hammy.
Darcy Moore.
Yeah,
A lot of injuries.
big injury. And yeah,
Doctors need to start lifting their weight.
Essendon's got about 15 injuries again. Thanks,
well,
guys.
Richmond are now down to literally 23 players.
Yeah, and one of their players who made a return in the VFL, Tom Sims, he's done his ACL again.
No, he's going to be back on TikTok. No.
I'll get his TikToks back. Oh,
God.
a lot of spare time.
Yeah, Essendon also pulled because we played our VFL the day after the Dreamtime game, and we pulled Sardis and Sedfield out of the game.
Because it can be necessary.
So they're ready to come in next week.
You watch they'll drop Ben Mackay still too.
No, he
No,
can't.
he'll get dropped now.
He'll play midfield now.
No.
Well, it was an interesting round, and by the fact that
Bit of a tipper's nightmare.
It was.
I only got like 4 tips right, so I was having a good time.
started off with probably the worst game.
In Tassie. Yeah, well, Tassie.
Oh, what was that camera angle?
yeah,
Why?
that's the tone for that game.
Why? Okay, I'm going to put this out here. This isn't Channel 7's fault for putting this game, but it's not also their fault. They shouldn't have played the game in. The AFL shouldn't have let them play the game in at UTAS, considering how heavily developed it's been done at the moment.
It's the same thing as Ballarat last year. Like those games were very hard.
Yep, they got
watched, so-
moved.
Yeah, they played one game there and it got moved.
Because you can't
They
broadcast.
should
We
be
can't
playing
we can't access the wingers broadcast.
They should be playing it at Launceston if you're going to be playing in Tassie. I know the Hawk. Oh, no,
I mean,
sorry.
they did play in Launceston.
In Hobart. My apologies.
Do you know what though? Do you know what would be really good for Tasmania? An all-purpose AFL stadium.
Really?
I reckon.
Should they build that?
I think with a
They
roof
should
too.
have like Macquarie Point or something.
Yeah, or like right near Casablanca.
Are they having a vote about that?
What?
Are they having a vote about
They
that?
already have voted about it.
Yeah, should they?
They
are
complained for
doing it?
years about
Yes,
it.
it's going ahead
Ah.
when you vote on things.
God. Anyway, so Tassie was awful. And
Yeah, bad viewing.
the play represented that. That was awful. And then we continued with awful. Dreamtime.
Oh, that was a game of all time. That was it wasn't as bad as last year somehow,
Oh, yeah, no,
but it was close.
it was close.
I blame it on the injuries. Is the only reason they got away with it. What? Yeah, 8 injuries. You said Tom Lynch ended up leaving at the end of the game. He was told to go to the hospital at halftime, and then said no. I want to finish for Jane Short. Well, it's fair enough. Good on him. But so many injuries out of the game. How do you feel losing to Richmond?
Is Brad Scott getting the sack tonight?
No,
How has he not gone already?
because they're gonna get benefit of the doubt because of how many injuries they had.
This bullshit though. You lost to
Same as
Richmond, who
last
had
year.
more injuries.
No, look, supporting Essendon's rough for the soul. I think I've been at rock bottom a lot of times. I think I've officially hit it. I wasn't even mad. I was just flat walking out of the stadium because I expected to lose going into the game.
Lost his cake.
Yeah, no, just flat. Like, there's so many players are so shit. They need to rebuild everything. Like, keep about 5 players on that team. Whatever Merritt wants to do, let him do it. I don't care. Go be free to a better home.
How many first round picks then?
Oh, like at least 4.
Gone down to
Go be
4.
free, but still extort people.
Yeah, no, like we're already in a rebuild, but it has to be an even like deeper rebuild. Like cut your losses, get another high draft pick, build around the kids. Yeah, it's shit. Sack the coach,
Sack the board. Sack everyone.
sack everything.
Sack Windy Hill.
No, God.
No, we're not there anymore.
Oh, sack
The hanger.
Sack the hanger. I think the biggest
Blow the
talking
airport
point
up.
to come out of the weekend, the biggest moment, was Scott Pendlebury breaking the record.
Really?
What? It was like it was on all week.
Hear any media about
90,000 at the G. What, as a Collingwood fan, what do you think when they all came out in gold
I think
numbers?
that was the better idea instead of just having one man walk around.
It
with
would have looked
gold.
really odd.
It was already bad enough when Brady Hoff was tagging him all game. Imagine it was only him in the gold jumper. You'd be able to see it from a mile away. It was good that they all did that. The whole parade though for it.
Dramatic as per usual. With
Have
Collingwood.
every single player he's played with basically on the sidelines. Have the 400 club down the bottom waiting for him.
You just know Eddie McGuire organised this whole thing.
Well, he was there.
He put all the money into it.
And then obviously the massive as fucking banner.
I love the little parts of Dan Houston in the bottom for his joiner.
Yeah, we had that. We had our part for the Doug Nichols around stuff, and then we just had a giant side for Scott Pendlebury.
Well, but, I mean, we are taking the piss out of it, but it is a remarkable achievement.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
now the most games ever in history.
And it was good to see that he respected Harley Reid's 50th game as well.
Well, Harley
Well,
started
when
at
Harley-
That
first.
first 5 minutes, that was...
Harley got him straight
Oh,
away.
that was
Yeah,
really
and
good
then
stiff arm.
Pendle's done the most aggressive thing I've seen him do in the
He
last
just
15
shouldered
years.
him. Oh, that was a good shoulder.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I was happy West Coast made a competitive game. Actually, they
Yeah,
really
they-
pushed the Pies.
You know what? They actually are playing decent football for once.
Oh, they'll lose by 10
They've
goals
got
in a
good
few
players.
weeks.
They've
but
got good players.
This is what young
They've got
Good,
two.
good young players.
They've got
this is
two.
what young teams do though. They
Yeah.
have these games. They look really competitive, and the signs are there. Obviously,
Why aren't you doing that?
Because we're fucking shit. No, West Coast shows some signs. They'll get belted every now and then, but it's good that they showed up in a matter that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else it was? It was the first time they used a single player cam for the whole game.
Pendle's cam.
Pendle's cam.
Did you watch any of
You
it?
know which camera it was? It's
Camera 10.
What?
It was camera 10.
Well, no, it's camera 10 for Fox.
Yeah.
It's literally just a normal camera we use
Yeah.
on Channel 7.
Yeah.
It's literally like, because Fox get downgraded to 7 or 8 cameras for a Fox game, whereas 7's 11 cameras. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Here's camera analysis.
here's the great stuff where you could sometimes see the play in the camera when Pendlebury's taking a break, or when he went to the bench and it's just on the bench for the next 10 minutes.
Well, let me film a man on the bench.
Great idea, KO and Fox. I
Could
can't-
use some money for that.
Wait, can you go back and rewatch it on KO if you want to?
Yeah, you can. I think.
The two games of the round.
We skipped past the game in chronological order.
Yeah, the
technically.
two probably most interesting games to come out of this round just by results and comeback. We'll talk about the comeback one first.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that come on someone's back since Kim Kardashian. North Melbourne did it.
Thanks, Mr. Dwyer.
God. North Melbourne, second biggest comeback ever.
Wow.
Bar the one that you
They
guys
had.
did. The one that they conceded to. They just run over Gold Coast in that second half.
That last quarter was one of the best quarters of footy I've seen.
Down by 43 in the second quarter. Obviously, they were under pressure after last week where they got hammered by the Crows. Mm-hmm. To come out and just slowly drip feed that lead back, and then the panic from Gold Coast in the last few minutes.
Oh, it was horrendous.
Panic ball. I was just thinking about that. Imagine that free kick that was given to Zerha, and then imagine they called play on and the two
and North stuffed
and
it up,
Larky's and that
Because
stuffed it up like they
proper
did.
stuffed it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It
Larky
wasn't-
tried to kick it, missed it,
All
and
you
then
need
they
to do is
kicked it out of bounds with 5 seconds to
All you
go.
need to do is
To be
get through for a
fair,
point.
it was an advantage seeing that it was literally taken by a Gold Coast player for a second.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was always going to get brought back, but if they called it,
Once they didn't score, it
the
was
North
always
fans would
coming
have gone
back.
berserk.
Yeah, I think.
No, I saw a North fan go berserk.
Well, yeah, our mate went berserk. But it was good to see the midfield finally played to their full potential. Sheasel, LDU, O'Sullivan played well in the final few minutes.
Great response from him after.
They needed it after that week before.
Well, it's funny because the Suns have a historically shit record the week after their Darwin games. That's continued now. And
Yeah.
my God, I spoke last week.
It is a
how-
different climate though, Darwin to Marvel.
I don't care. You're up by 43
No,
against
roof.
North. But yeah, I spoke last week how them being fourth didn't feel right to me. That proved it.
Yeah,
They're frauds.
they're anyway outside of Gold Coast.
Yeah.
There's another team in that state that's also now frauds too.
Oh my God! All right,
Well,
so
I've-
we've had another record broken this round.
We've been very cautious to doubt Brisbane this year as reasonable. You have to doubt them after that one.
Oh, I'm
That-
still not fully doubting them.
No,
but
I'm doubting him now.
that performance.
14 goals to none in a quarter.
And to the
played-
Giants,
They played 3 out of 4 quarters.
the Giants.
Just the quarter they didn't play, they just really
the
disappeared.
Giants
know
lost to
how
West
ba-
Coast last week.
Do you know how bad that third quarter was scarily bad? I haven't seen Essendon play that bad in a quarter this year.
Brisbane won 3 out of 4 quarters. What's the scary thing?
Yes, and they still lost.
By 87 or 70 points.
78 points.
Jake Stringer kicked 5.
Toby kicked 5.
Stringer could have kicked 9. Let's quickly put that in perspective.
Yeah, no, the Giants had an absolute field day. Obviously, when the Giants are on, they're on. Like, we know
Yeah.
what they do. But 14 goals to none in a quarter, and it was fair enough. Like, the pressure was that bad from Brisbane, and the Giants were just clean.
But it's Brisbane. Like, what the hell's happened?
Yeah. After last week against Geelong, they lost by 40. I wasn't concerned.
They will find a way. I know they will.
I'm not doubting them, but
They'll be first
at
in
the
a win
same
from
time-
playing.
Huh?
They'll be first in a win premiership from playing.
Yeah, I'm not fully doubting him, but you have to ask a question.
There's some players
when-
I'm starting to doubt, yeah.
You have to ask a question when you get thumped like that.
The defense's lack of accountability from some of the players especially.
Yeah, I was really concerned with the way some of the players were just not running. Like
It's going to be an issue. They don't.
Fagan has got a few things to work on with him.
He does.
Let's be honest, probably a good thing for him. 'Cause
Maybe it's a week that instead of... Because he always backs his players. Maybe it's a week to drop someone.
Yeah. Well, look, it's the winners' mentality is gone. They need to get rid of it
that
and
can
go
be a
back
thing.
to
Are they hungry?
yeah. They need to go back to the underdog mentality that they had.
They
when
need another Vegas trip again.
Don't know about that.
I doubt that, mate.
They should do it.
They're weak. They should go.
They won the flag last year after doing it.
They should go.
Nah, that's 2 years
They should
ago.
go on Adelaide's preseason trip.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
that really did well for Adelaide, didn't
Yeah,
it?
how'd that go for them?
Lots of players left and won premierships.
Yeah, pretty much. Should we get in the pressure point?
We should. Hold on, where is it? There it is.
Favourite movie, Steven Skull? Isn't the Vox Pops meant to be about a straight bloke taking a piss
All right, welcome back to Pressure Point. I'm not going to read through it this week. We're just going to get.
Because you've named a squad of players now.
Yeah, it's
This is
and
almost like
it's
a
worth
starting lineup.
It's worth it. The outs this week, and it's two players are from a team that's getting some wins now.
I'm
We
happy.
didn't even talk about their game because it was shit.
Yeah,
No, we played well. We just...
yeah, you played
you
well.
played well. Port were awful. They were so
Oh,
bad.
everyone bar one. One
Are
player
you-
for Port
is
was
Josh-
One player was the best player on the field, and everyone else was
Are you
awful.
hiring Josh Fraser now?
No, I'm not falling into this. The Brendan Bolton, David Teague fault again.
So Will Hayward and Paddy Cripps get out. Harry unfortunately has not gotten the good grace, and he's staying in.
He's almost there.
No, he's not.
He kicked some good goals in his 150th.
Didn't he kick one?
He kicked one from like 50. It was brilliant.
And that was it.
One goal.
Yeah, because they double teamed him.
Yes.
That was like what happened to me on the weekend.
Okay.
Well, you do look like Harry Mackay, so it makes sense.
So they both get out. Cripps still can't kick. So anyway. Then Royan also gets out.
Good.
Thank you.
Wait till next week when he kicks no goals free.
No, because
Ben Royan's here, man. He's here.
No, he's not.
Melbourne are here, Ben Royan.
wait till Mychek comes back on the team. He's going to start kicking even more.
Oh, yeah. He was kicking goals. It's like Norton.
Yeah, he's the Norton of Melbourne.
Was Norton good yesterday?
He kicked 2 goals, 1.
Yeah, but Norton has to be the number one.
18 touches for Norton's good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he had a
actually
good
went
game. Now, one in this week, and it's a coach. Damien Hardwick.
Well, no, he doesn't like Marvel, so it didn't count.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. If he doesn't like it, he should start working on it. To lose to North in that fashion, it's just North, number one, the team that doesn't like being down. They like being up. Number two, to have no midfield presence in the last quarter when you have the best midfield in the comp.
Yes.
It was just panic. Even
Yeah.
like guys like Petrarca, who they brought in to be this experienced guy, was just bombing it long. They weren't trying to hit the uncontested mark.
The only one I could see actually playing somewhat composed was John Noble, and that's not a good sign, knowing from Collingwood. So it was just so bad. And it continues their form away from home. They're not great. It's better than it's been in the last few years.
You can't seriously challenge for a flag when you play like this.
Yeah, this team should be challenging for a flag.
They've been built to win. This
Is Chris Fagan far off the pressure point now?
It's close, but once again, good grace. It's like if Craig McRae the year after, like I wouldn't put him in the pressure point that year.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fags wouldn't be in it unless Brisbane were. It's 5 weeks away from finals, and Brisbane are in the bottom 6.
That's fair.
So we're not in the Vossi pressure point.
No, it's on the Vossi pressure point. Some rearranging of the pressure point. After last week, I put Kingsley into the scolding tier.
He's back out.
He's back out. He's just coordinated one of the greatest quarters of all time.
They kick 26 goals in the game of football.
Yeah. So he's out. Jesse
18
Hogan
in 1 quarter.
wasn't there though. So
It was 18.
Mate,
No, it's
if they
14.
kicked 18 goals in a quarter, they'd break the all-time record.
Yeah.
then there's a new tier. It's a tier. Vossi may have pressure point as his own now. The Vossi pressure
The
point.
Vossi point.
However, there's now a new tier named after a player. And that's Tom de Koning. The Koning tier is now officially its own tier.
Thank
Is
goodness.
Brad Scott in that tier?
No, not yet.
No.
How?
Tom's a lot worse than Brad. That's saying a lot.
Brad is going to get sacked and then he can join Vossi on the name. The Vossi Scott.
The Vossi Scott pressure
It's like
point.
a Vossi bop, but
What do we do to deserve
Fox
this?
pop.
What do we do to deserve this shit?
exist.
Yeah, the rest of
Anyway, Tom de Koning, it's continuing to be awful. In a game where he played 81% on the field, he had 20 hitouts, which was 20 less than his competitor in Luke Jackson.
And Mason Cox.
Yeah. He had the same amount of touches as Mason Cox. Mason Cox played 47% of the time on the field. De Koning didn't do anything on the
Oh,
scoreboard.
this makes me smile.
Don't you start, mate. You loved him.
No, I used to. And then he decided to chase the money bags. Now look who's paying for it.
Yeah, well,
Not
Kill
us.
what they were paying for it.
Not us.
well, they're still above you on the ladder. So,
for
anyway.
long.
Oh, yes, they will. Anyway, he has his own tier for being so shit at that price point. Ron Marshall was more effective in the ruck once again still. Hardly playing ruck because St Kilda have no tall forwards. They're all max. And so,
Where is Max?
dead again.
Ow.
Oh, okay.
So, realistically, this is the point where he should be stepping off. At this point, I just play him at full forward. Give Ron Marshall full keys.
But
to
he
the-
can't kick the footy.
Doesn't matter.
Isolating full forward. Just
Isolated
let him try
full
and
forward.
Just
Only-
let him
Patrick
try and
Cripps,
take
they
mark.
both can't kick.
Do what Fev did for you. Just sit in the goal square the whole game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because this utilization he's getting right now is just not working.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's right. But also, if you put him down forward, you're admitting to the defeat when you're paying this much for him to be your ruck. So it's a fine line you got to play here.
I don't care. Ross the Boss should be moving to magnets. Anyway,
Move them.
that's the pressure point for this week.
I like it. So I touched on last week how I said that Tom Stewart is one of the top 5 best defenders of all time, or recent era, and we had a debate about this, and I told you each to put you together your top 5 list of the best key backmen since the 2000s.
Yeah, so I put down 6 because I felt harsh,
So
including all these 6
let's
people.
we'll quickly touch on honourable mentions. We won't go too hard into it.
I only got one honorable mention.
Who's your honourable mention?
You're not going to like this.
Who?
I think he's overrated. Alex Rance.
Oh,
See, I was close to doing that.
I have the 5 above him. I have him on a pedestal above him. Rance for me looked better when Richmond were really bad, and he was doing a lot of goal saving. He was still good in their first premiership year. That was the only premiership he played in as well. All the other guys have played, or at least in one premiership, all have way more All Australians. I just think Rance is a little bit overrated.
Okay.
But he's still very good. That's why I think he's the 6th best defender.
I've gone Dustin Fletcher.
Ooh.
And this is hot just because I think the players I've gotten here have all contributed at a higher level and brought more success than what.
Okay. He did play for Essendon.
I know. He won one
It's
flag.
hard. It's
I know.
hard to do.
Flags.
So I that's the only reason I'd bring him down. But it was top and turn between pretty much my 4 and 6.
Yeah, no. I had the reason why we had this list, Tom Stewart.
Okay.
I think that Geelong obviously is a great team and Tom Stewart's able to thrive on that team. I think that the one thing that always is different is Tom Stewart's more of an interceptor. And I had the other players over them, more over Tom Stewart, because they were able to do both. Tom Stewart is able to do both, but he's much better being an interceptor.
Yeah.
I think that these guys can do anything.
Okay.
Top 5?
Let's get in top 5. I'll start us off. I've got Tom Stewart at my top 5. Is the reason I said we had this list. I think there's not many backmans at least in the last 10, 15 years, who have been tagged playing as a key defender. And there was this stage last year where he was getting tagged and they struggled. But the way he impacts and leads that Geelong backline at the moment, even when they've been not as strong as what they've been previously, has really sort of gone understated. He's got 5 All-Australians. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, he's got 5.
He's got 5 All-Australians. He's got 1 flag to his name. I think but again, he's not even the best Geelong defender of all time, in my opinion. I'll talk about another one later. But I think he's been really pivotal to how Geelong have been able to sustain their success from that period of when they finished that flag eras of 2013-ish into their new era.
Okay. Yeah.
I have Harris Andrews at number 5. I think.
It's early.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't. I have him in. I think not only his the way he defends the game for Brisbane in terms of one-on-one defending and intercepting, pure leadership as well down back. He's been a part of the leadership crew since he was a young player down there. Captain for however many the last few years. Obviously won the last 2 flags, both as co-captain in both of them. I think, again, he's another backman who has been tagged, as prime example Collingwood did in the grand final a few years ago. I think last year his defence throughout that final series genuinely won Brisbane the grand final.
Yeah.
When a backman is winning, like one of the main reasons you're winning a premiership, that puts you on a serious pedestal because that is so much harder to do than a forward or a mid stepping up and doing it that way in finals.
They could have used that against GWS on the weekend.
Well, he wasn't very good against GWS.
He wasn't good then, yeah, but I think he's a phenomenal player.
Okay.
I rate him very highly, so
Nice.
I've got him 5th.
All right. I've got Alex Rance. I agree with you. He wasn't there for all of the premierships and
Just one of them.
just one of them. But I think that peak was just so good. He was by far. If you had Alex Rance coming up against you, like we're not winning this game because there's no goals being scored. None of our key forwards are playing any good, and that's even when he was playing in absolute shithouse Richmond teams. You still would have suspicion that they might just hold you off because Alex Rance was that good. Of course, once again, pivotal in that first premiership. Could have definitely been the best player in a couple of those premierships if he kept going. Obviously, Dusty, though, would have taken those spots. But, yeah, I have Alex Rance. That peak was just too high. But, yeah.
All right, number 4. I've got Jeremy McGovern. Similar to how I've gone with Tom Stewart, he's only got the one flag, but I think the way he led that West Coast team for that long, being that key down back, that interceptor, and even his kicking, like when I think about his best highlight he ever had, it was that link up he had at the start. He took that intercept mark against Collingwood in that 2018 grand final, hit that link up that got all the way up to the forward line
he
where
started the chain.
we saw the chain. He's just someone who's been able to move the ball and be a switcher for them that they use. And I think he was the most impactful player that West Coast had in that year they won the flag.
Definitely.
Yeah. I might jump in real quick because I also have McGovern at 4. Once again, people on that flag, but just even afterwards, when West Coast was going down to shit, he was nearly a top 20 player in the comp during that time. No one should be on that West Coast team. Obviously, career ended short, but he was miles above Barras in that back line.
Yeah.
And Barras at the time would be at least top 10 in the key backs.
Yeah.
So I had him in there as well.
All right, my number 4 is Tom Stewart. I've got him at 4. I think the fact he came to the AFL at like 24, 25 years old and just hit the ground running straight away is a remarkable story in itself. Like I said, 5 All-Australians in that time, got part of the 2022 Premiership. He's been almost just a pillar in that Geelong defence and in that Geelong team for the last, and what's been such a consistent team. He's always the one who's up there and the reason they win games. Remarkable footballer. Master of the intercept and just playing off his man to get free, get space, and just run a defence of what is such a well set up team as well.
Yeah.
It revolves around him, which have yourself revolved around in a Chris Scott team, which is such a team orientated system, shows that you're a certain level above.
Yeah.
Which is why I've got him at number 4.
Nice. I'm going to quickly go on to 3 here because you've already both talking about Alex Rance at 3. You guys are both touching it. His peak was that good. He led that Richmond defence. I don't like how he didn't like ruining people's day, but I'll pass that. He's just, the way he was able to control and mark and be that link up was unbelievable. So yeah, I got him at 3.
All right.
Should I go 3?
You go for it.
Dustin Fletcher's my 3. I think playing 400 games in the first place.
I think the longevity years.
Longevity, considering he was never a strong defender either. He's always super skinny, like long limbs. Obviously an amazing kick of the football as well. Set up so like, almost an attacking fullback. One of the first to sort of be like that. He'd drive. He's won 2 premierships. Was a part of the team that only lost 1 game in 2000. And then just the pure longevity to obviously play through a successful era at the start of the 2000s and the late 90s with Essendon, and then continue being that pillar as we went through transitional times in the late 2000s and the early 2010s. Still be just there, like rocking up that we're going to have some stability down back in what was a struggling team at the time. And Fletch, I think the longevity is remarkable for someone of his figure in that era as well, against the big forwards. He's he did his own way and it was pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I've also got Fletcher at 3. Yes, the peak isn't as high. Obviously, he's not going to have that peak when he played for Essendon in the 2000s. But he had the 2 flags beforehand.
Yeah, and in the year in 2000, he was the All-Australian fullback by a mile.
Yeah,
went back and had a look.
But it's really just down to how good he was. At 40, he was still trying to play, trying to help Essendon out. Yeah, he was just ridiculously great all the way through. Even when he was at his back end, he was still great. So I had to keep him in there.
Do you go 2, Jim? You can start us off 2.
I've got Jeremy McGovern at 2.
Gov?
I think he was that good. I think he's also got 5 All-Australians, I think, in his time. Obviously, when West Coast were at their peak, he was as the best defender in the comp, hands down. No one came close to him. There's a reason that in that era, he got paid $1 million a season. That was not that common in the late 2010s. I think the absolute top of the top midfielders were getting that, and he got that money. Yeah. And there's a reason for it. He was that much better than everyone else. Obviously, he then had his injuries, but then to come back for the 1 season before he retired, being an All-Australian again in a crap West Coast team, just shows you a certain level that he was at. Freak of a footballer.
Yeah. I had Brian Lake at 2.
Jesus Christ, I have Brian Lake too.
You have 2 as well? Brian Lake is, when I think of like a big, strong defender, he's the one person that always came to my mind. And he was so good at using his body, but he still had the pace where he could run off and still be a threat on the ground, moving. His aerial marking, he was part of that Hawthorn. He won 2 at Hawthorn?
3.
Was he there in 08? No, he was.
No, he was in the three-peat.
He was in the free-peat.
Oh, three-peat, yes.
And he was
Won
Norm.
three.
He won a Norm Smith.
Norm
as well.
Smith.
And he was also all-Australian beforehand at Doggies. It was
Yeah,
just,
and he was awesome at doggy. He's just someone like he was that big. He was that defender when you were a kid and you saw that big guy down back. You just think, oh, that's Brian Lake. Like he was just huge. I loved the way he played.
I just think he once again man mountain, but also was just he could do it by himself in the down back. You don't need to worry about it down back. Is it a bit high? Yeah, probably. But I just think that his impact, he was the reason why Hawthorn got back up to that point.
Yeah.
With Gibson, obviously, with Hodgie playing more down back at the end. Just that was just too hard to play against. And he was the main reason why.
Yeah. So I'm guessing we all have the same number one then potentially.
I
Got a
think
feeling.
so.
Is it the guy who did the toe poke in the grand final once?
Yep.
Matty Scarlett.
Matthew Scarlett is
There was
number
actually
one.
no debate number one.
I think
No,
it's a pretty easy one.
It's very
Easily the
easy.
best backman of this century. He was the pillar before Tom Stewart.
What he was the captain in one or two of the flags.
I'd die. He wasn't captain for the Flags, but he was a captain at some point.
Like when you think of that back line they had back then, you have Scarlett, Enright,
Tom Harley.
Harley.
Was one of the captains.
You had
Andrew Mackie.
Mackie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, we could name the whole Geelong team from then. It was one of the best teams ever.
Oh,
Scarlett is. He's obviously also got a shout for arguably the greatest fullback of all time. Anyway, easily the best of this century. Reliable, solid. Obviously, has one of the great grand final moments as well with
Yes.
that little toe poke to Gary Ablett, which won the game essentially.
pretty much.
Yep.
When you're growing up, and I think for me, growing up knowing a defender, obviously defenders don't get the limelight, but Matty Scarlett was always the one
Yeah, he was.
that you knew was going to just lock down his opponent, especially in that era of forwards.
When you had such big, talented forwards, and not like we do now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
The names back then, like one week you come against Lance Franklin, the next week it was Lloyd,
G-Train,
G-Train, Vev.
Anthony Rocker.
Glove choke? Oh, no.
Who?
Gloved Travis Cloak? Or
Okay, Trav.
Warren Treadrow.
There's some very good forwards back in
Good
the day.
forward.
bad poor member.
But yeah, I'm glad we all agreed at least on the one. We'll go with some more lists throughout the year, I reckon. But
Yeah, I've got one for next week.
I like it. Oh, what's that one for next week? Or should we hold it for next week?
We'll hold it.
We'll hold it.
All right.
Jimmy, should we get into the power rankings?
I'm going to breeze through this. Essendon 18th. We're done.
That was quick.
All right. Well, cool. We'll see.
Thanks, guys.
Any changes? Any major changes?
Carlton go up ahead of Port. Obviously, you
Good.
did beat Port very convincingly, so there's no reason for me to put you below them.
Good.
Carlton in 14th now.
Oh, we're making our way out.
Yeah, well done, mate.
We're only 2 wins out of the top 10.
Oh my god!
It's because it's so shit.
because the football, the bottom of the half,
Not
sucks.
even anyone out of the top 6 is dog shit.
Yeah. The Giants have moved ahead of the Saints because winning by 80 is
Yep,
impressive.
fair enough.
Against Brisbane, yeah.
I moved Brisbane down to 5th. They were 3rd.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Hawthorn have gone back in front of them. Not that really earned it. Brisbane were that bad. I had to move them down.
Yeah.
Well, Sydney lost, and Freo didn't. So Freo are first now.
Freo first.
And I put Geelong ahead of Sydney.
Gold Coast keep their position.
No, Collingwood ahead of Gold Coast.
Ooh.
But Collingwood weren't good, so that's my issues with Gold Coast. Collingwood are 7th. Gold Coast are 8th.
Where are you guys on the ladder, though?
Oh, like 9.
Yeah, they're like
You're still trotting along.
Yeah, it's pretty stock standard similar. Freo now take the number 1 spot though. Sydney have held it for a while, but Wharfie time's getting too powerful over here.
It is.
Happened again in the last quarter on the weekend.
Wharfie time's just a great it's a great thing.
It's a great experience.
I want to experience Wharfie time.
Yeah, should we get a ticket to Perth? We might get there by.
I'm going to Perth in.
If we buy a ticket to go tomorrow, we might get there by September. That's how far away it is.
I'm in Perth in October, the week after the grand final. Wharfie time could be gone berserk then.
Oh, no, it won't. It's
if
a
we
grand
start
final,
driving
mate.
to Perth now, we'll get there by next June.
That's going to be a fun drive.
No.
Let's do it. Do a road trip. Stop at every bakery.
That's it. KP, where are you?
Best pie in the world.
Let's get into the Dacos medal. I'll start us off. Hawthorn versus Adelaide. We gave 1 vote to Wayne Miller, 2 votes to Jordan Dawson, 3 votes to Blake Hardwick.
All right, Essendon versus Richmond, so I'll save Jim from this. Despite the loss, 1 vote Darcy Parish, 2 votes Zach Merritt, and 3 votes to Tim Tam, Tim Taranto.
Poor man got booed after winning the medal, Parish.
Well, deserved. He did not play well.
Oh, no, he played well, I thought.
It's his second Yoken Award as well.
problem is that
he's won it before.
There was no really standout performance in that game.
Yeah, that's the issue.
He's won the award before. We also lost that game by 40. Wharfie time against the Saints. They took over in the last quarter again. 1 vote to Max Hall, 2 to the big kahuna, Josh Tracy, and 3 votes to the smoothest player in the comp by a mile, Murphy Reid.
Arden Street got very stiff on Saturday after beating Gold Coast. We gave 1 vote to Matt Cow, 2 votes to Harry Sheasel, and 3 votes to Luke Davies-Zuniak.
Who wrote that in there?
Rugasm. Anyway, Geelong versus Sydney down the highway. Not a good trip for Sydney. 1 vote to Jez, 2 votes to Max Holmes, and 3 votes back-to-back weeks, I think. Lawson Humphries.
No, he's really making a case for All-Australian, like I said.
Oh, if you pull it off. To a game where I don't think anything was going on at the MCG. Just a standing
nothing
game.
was going on.
Nothing happened between Collingwood and West Coast.
No, I was watching Pendle's cam.
1 vote went to Jordan De Goey in some very good form at the moment. Got to say, 2 votes to Ruben Jimby, and then 3 votes. So he's been out of the votes for a few weeks actually, but he gets back in here with the good performance. Nick Dacos gets 3.
My mob beat Port Adelaide. I was very happy. A big win from the boys. 1 vote to Jagger Smith, 2 votes to Sam Walsh, and 3 votes to the horny one, Jason Horn-Francis.
Now heading up to 14 goals Giants. 1 vote Finn Callahan, 2 votes to the Green Machine, Toby Green, and 3 votes to Phoenix Goffard.
First time ever on the board.
Finishing off with Sunday Arvo Classic at Marvel Stadium. The 315Ds finally got beaten in that time slot by the Doggies. We've given 1 vote to Riley Sanders, 2 votes to Jesus himself, Bontempelli, and then 3 votes to the tractor, Ed Richards.
I promise we'll also have a tally board next week.
Oh my God.
I've been very busy. We'll get the tally board to you for next week.
Looking for Barissa! But Australia looking for a quick comeback. They've got it! Tim Cahill! Astonishing! No help whatsoever. Matthew Leckie!
Pep left a parting gift, not to City fans, unfortunately. Arsenal have won the league. And you couldn't have got that to start right at the chorus. Unfortunately, this has led to some delusional debates.
Oh my God. I
been-
heard someone say Saka is better than Messi, and I almost threw my phone at the wall.
It's absolutely delusional time over there. But Arsenal have won the league officially after City bottled another game, this time against Bournemouth. They, after doing the bottle thing to Arsenal, they continued to keep bottling it. Pep walked out with 2 in for his final game. Crazy that they also bottled that game.
Yeah, we ended up winning the league by 7 points.
So it looks a lot cleaner than what it was in the end.
Yeah.
But after that, it led to the actual final day. What everyone cared about more. Are Spurs going down.
Fuck you, Everton.
They let Arsenal win the league and then they let Spurs stay up. What is the point of the club?
Oh,
Yeah, Everton have fucked it, haven't they?
They have.
they could have done 2 things really funny, and they fucked both of them up.
I hate them.
Well, to be fair, like they started City's mess up a run, but
They did, but they could have won European football by being European football if they beat Tottenham.
No, they couldn't have.
I thought they were still in
they
there.
were too far out.
Okay.
But they also-
goal difference was too bad.
To be fair, they also bottled their game against City. Remember, they were
Yeah.
up 3-1.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Everton.
So that was annoying. Great watch at 3 a.m. to see that.
God.
Trying to call on Everton to score a
Such
goal.
a bad game of football as well.
They're just passing around the back in the 95th minute.
I think they created 1 chance all game.
One quality
Is
chance.
it Beto or Barry?
Neither. They were both awful.
Evil Saka, Tyreek George. He was the only person that was contributing at all in that forward line. It was awful. Awful game. Now, on the other hand, Southampton. We did talk about this last week. Spygate.
Well deserved.
Only
Get
the
out
next
of here.
morning, they get kicked out of the playoff for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough's training afterwards paid off. They didn't win though.
Not really though. Half the players were all celebrating after finishing the season, getting pissed up.
No, they kept the training.
No,
Were
they
trained through.
Yeah, because Spygate was the thing before their
Okay.
game.
Yeah,
So
so
kept
they trained through only to get beaten by Hull 1-0 in the 95th minute.
Scrappy goals.
Scrappiest goal of all time. Troy Deeney's getting a tattoo. Schwarzer and the American pundit that said that was a cakewalk to beat the Socceroos.
He really backed up after that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The reverse job was hard.
Yeah, just absolutely backing up from because we're going to beat them.
Yes.
It was just a sight to behold. Hull are back now in the Prem. First time in about, I think it's 11 years.
Nah, it's shorter than
it's
that.
been over-
It's, I heard on the commentary 2017 was last year they were there.
Oh, so
That's
9 years.
9 years, yeah.
Not far off.
Fuck, that's 9 years ago.
That's three
Oh my
teams
God.
up in the north.
Last time they were in the league, Robert Snodgrass was their best player.
Bring it back.
No, definitely not. Anyway, so Hull are back. To finish off the Prem, Bruno Fernandes is taking a sweep now of the Premier League awards. With breaking the solo record now, getting Player of the Year, which some people didn't recognise that it's not just the team that won it. Arsenal fans were not happy about this.
He has less Premier Leagues than Noni Madueke.
Yeah, that's just not how that works.
I can keep naming players if you want.
Morgan gives a watch.
Bruno has more Portuguese leagues than...
No, he doesn't. Jokres has more Portuguese leagues and Premier Leagues than Bruno combined.
Justice for Morgan Gibbs Whites.
No,
Shut
no,
up.
deserved. Anyway, heading across to Portugal, actually, Terenzo. They're in the second division
Yep.
of Portugal. They somehow made a miracle run.
I don't know how they made it this far.
The Portuguese Cup final.
This is the equivalent of a championship side going to the FA Cup final, yeah?
I would say League One quality.
Yeah, League One quality, and this is to a European spot. I think it's Europa League.
Yes, Europa League. Sporting are in there to meet them.
An actual good Portuguese team.
Yeah, they didn't win, no. Terenzo won. So Terenzo, a second league team who will not be playing in the top flight next season, have won the Portuguese Cup and will be playing Europa League football next year.
That's
crazy.
fantastic.
And you see, in Italy, Como are going to be playing Champions League next season too.
Yep.
Yeah.
After being division?
They've been promoted and then they've made the Champions League.
Yeah, Cesc Fabregas made
because AC Milan absolutely bottled it on the last day.
Italian football's in a state right now.
It's always
so bad.
It's always in a state.
Yeah, for different reasons. This is just for football quality now.
Well, Como's losing their best player anyway because Nico Paz is going back to Real Madrid for $6 million. So
That is
Fabregas will just come back out and play for him again.
no, he'll somehow end up at Chelsea.
Like
halfway through the year.
Como's going to be in the Champions
Fabregas is
League.
coming to Arsenal, mate.
He's definitely not doing that. Seeing that
He's
you
a
won't sack
coach.
Arteta now.
Yeah,
You
won't go as an assistant.
won a Premier League.
God. Moving back to Australia, well, actually across the ditch to New Zealand. Auckland have won the A-League.
they have.
Once again, dodgy goal. Lots of dodgy goals to win 1-0 this week.
Fuck Sydney.
I forgot how much I love the New Zealand national anthem. Every time I hear it again, it gives me goosebumps. I actually love
Didn't you
that
bring that
national
up like a month ago?
Yeah, I love it every time. Anything is better than the Australian national anthem.
The Australian one's good, mate.
Nah, New
It
Zealand
makes you want to run through a wall.
New Zealand makes me want to run through a wall.
You don't know half the words.
And on the second verse,
So you just sit there first.
the one in
half time.
English. Well, I don't know, Maori.
Okay. Anyway, let's ignore him. So Auckland win the league, and then their reserves team wins the OFC
Yeah, I did
Champions
see
League.
that.
So it means that they've won both the main competition in
So
Australia.
who goes
and-
where?
So Auckland just get the one spot.
Yeah.
Boring.
Then on other bad news, Victory have been given a spot in the Asian Champions League.
It's
Well,
like I'm happy for victory, but I'm also pissed because Heidelberg deserved it.
now, this is where it's going to be contentious. Of course, they weren't going to make it at Heidelberg. They're semi-professional. It's going to be just too hard to get up.
No, they can do it.
No, they can't
Make it
now. They
work.
physically
Let it
can't.
all work out.
Yeah, what he said. It's the first time I actually agree with the
Let it
gooner over
all
here.
work out.
No, I wanted Heidelberg in there. We don't deserve it. But it still wasn't going to happen, unfortunately.
So we're going to be going to play Asian football, and we've sacked our coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
No.
Arthur.
Well, by half. Keeping on Victory though, Juan Modal has won the Johnny Warren medal.
He has. I got a photo with him the other week.
Oh, yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah, I got 4 messages about
He
it.
loves a deli.
Now, this is bigger because he has done so with 18 votes difference.
What? I'm shocked.
Was he really just comfortably that best player on the team?
Comfort best player in the comp. Aziz Bečić came second in 21.
It's like a really good player from Europe has come to Australia and dominated.
Just makes it
Well,
more.
it was after last year we
It
did
makes it
jack
more
shit.
funny that it was so bad for Western Sydney.
Yeah.
He just didn't
Yeah, it's
play, and then he gets in a system where he can bowl.
Yeah,
And oh my god, he's so much better.
yeah, it's crazy that.
Crazy shit.
So I think it's one of the biggest vote differences of all time. I'm not sure if I can completely quote that.
It's a landslide. Though.
It's a landslide, absolute landslide. So good job, one. One good thing from this year.
How many Premier Leagues does Matter have?
Ooh, I would say 0.
Oh, so he's not better than Max Damon.
All right. mate. Do you know what he does have though?
What?
A World Cup.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a lot better than a Premier League.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm kidding.
Willie, what are you doing?
drink her own urine and lick the floor.
Why on earth are you brawling in the streets before the game even starts?
So you're somehow not number one.
You're just massive.
Well, this week, guys, it's only appropriate to call the Arsenal melon of the week. Because yes, Arsenal fans have become melons.
Guna
this
melon.
week.
The Guna melon.
Yeah, Guna melon. Come
We
on.
need
I can't
Guna
acknowledge
melons.
we have lost our minds a little bit. Leave us alone. It's been 22 years.
Like, there's been some fans who have been good. I've actually also really noticed how many out of nowhere. There's been a lot of Arsenal fans from Australia out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, they're all rocking up now. They haven't put anything on there for years.
He's not one of them.
No, he's been
he's
back
only
in
been
it.
it for about a year or two. But yeah,
I
got him.
was watching. No,
Okay,
I was watching back when Santi Cazorla was bowling out. All right.
okay. Well,
Back in the day.
we'll move on to start this.
It's the Arsenal melon, the Guna melon, because we've all lost our minds.
Move on.
We'll move on.
Who's starting?
I'll start us off.
Go on.
We're heading to Vegas, boys. Heading to Vegas.
Yes.
It's a massive event going on in Vegas right now. It's the first time ever they're doing the enhanced games.
Yep. Oh, yes, that's right.
Of course, that's in Vegas.
Yeah, of course it's in Vegas because it's a big show. The CEO, oh yeah, thanks Jim. The CEO wants to make it a big event so people do trend.
Well, if you break a world record, they're giving you like $1 million bonus.
Yeah, they're doing as much as they can to try and get everyone to watch it. And one of the people who have rocked up is ex-Australian swimmer James Magnuson.
Oh, I remember James.
Now he's prepared for this.
He's prepared.
He's
been
My
big.
God, his biceps are huge.
He's been training for years on tren and on other steroids, and he's now there to take on the games. He had his first swim
He
there.
should be favourite.
Oh, look, he had the most experience, I think.
Yeah, but
And he's built like a shit.
yeah, but that's not good for when you're swimming.
Don't care. Should be swimming faster.
Well, he didn't. He finished last, and he's now out of the games in the first heat.
All those roids for nothing.
After talking a big game on TV on news to try and get people to watch him, he's fallen completely flat, much like his biceps would have in the water. James, if you're going to spend all this time getting ready for this enhanced games, there's so much money on the line, so much reputation on the line. To do that, you're a big melon.
Too big.
I'll keep going. Cricket.
Hey.
Been a while since mentioned the
cricket? Was the only
cricket?
cricket on at the moment is the IPL.
yeah. That's where we're actually going.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's the IPL's been going on.
Where's the tractor guy?
That wasn't the IPL. That was a village game.
IPL 2.
That'll be a thing in a few years.
It will.
So yeah, we're going to the IPL where obviously a lot of the world superstars play their cricket this time of year, getting paid very big dollars to do so.
Yeah.
One of the biggest names in world cricket. Not in the international stage much anymore because he's washed. Virat Kohli. He's definitely been in this list once or twice.
Yep.
I think we put him in there for bad batting a few years ago
That will.
and everything else he did.
Very-
He has worked his way into this list after an incident with our hero Travis Head,
Oh, the head man.
Father of India.
the father of world cricket. He's father of England as well.
Sorry.
They were playing against each other in the IPL. Virat plays for Royal Challengers Bangalore, I believe. Travis Head plays for Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Yep.
Obviously, some of the stars of their team. At the end of the game, I believe Sunrisers got the win. Now, we all know Virat is a bit of a sook.
Yeah.
No, he's cool, calm, and collected when his ego's not in the way.
Or when
Which
he
is
sees-
every
when
single
he sees
time.
A 19-year-old running around on Boxing Day doing his thing.
Yeah.
So he shoulder charges him.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite as bad as at this time, but there is footage after the game. Obviously, after the game of cricket, you go around the field, shake hands, well played, see you next time. There's footage of this where Travis Head offers out an arm like that, a big old extended handshake. Virat just cold shoulders him and walks past him.
Fucking suck.
He's 37.
Yep.
He's got the emotional maturity of a 12-year-old still.
Is he also like really popular in India and like Indian
He's
people
probably
really?
the most famous Indian cricketer of all time. Yeah.
Oh.
I think I've already figured out what I'm going to put as the top of this. Is Virat Kohli a sook?
It's a clip. Yeah,
Indians come here.
Now, Virat, I know Travis Head owns you with just the Border Gavaskar series, the World Cup in 2023. Remember that one? We made 100, won the World Cup when you didn't lose a game. Get over it. Travis Head's your father. Respect your father. It's a life lesson with me, actually. Just respect your elders.
Well, it's also then continuing afterwards. His Travis Head's wife got abuse because Virat Kohli didn't shake his hand. What connection is that?
Silly
That's
people.
something I'm not going to say because it'll get cancelled. Virat's a melon. Fuck off.
We're going over to the US and this
USA.
The USA.
No longer in the US.
This family has been in Melons plenty of times before.
Is it Thundery Group?
It is Tom Group. We have the Sanders family, and in specifically this week, it's Shiloh Sanders,
Oh, legend.
legend Shiloh
Tampa Bay
Sanders.
Buccaneers legend.
Why isn't Shadura in?
So Shiloh is in the news at the moment for having a controversial comment on a post. This reporter or analyst, Mary Kay Cabot, was talking about who should be the Cleveland Browns QB1 next year. And she said, I think they should declare Deshaun Watson as QB1 ASAP and let the first team offense start to cook. There's no time to waste. She's already thinking that that Shador Sanders isn't a good enough QB1 to lead the Browns next season.
I think both men never good enough QB ones to lead the Browns.
So Shiloh's gone to the comments and decided to say to Mary, go make a sandwich, Mary. Shiloh,
Shiloh is 2026.
can't say that. You have to respect journalists, even if you don't agree with what they say and
Also-
you're trying to back your family. You don't say that.
If you're going to defend yourself, don't say that.
Especially on a live social media thing where everyone can see it.
Yes, and it's got lots of likes as well, I think.
Yes.
It's been taken down probably now.
4.4 million. No, 447.
That's a lot. That's a lot. It's reaching too many of an audience for how dumb and...
But yeah,
ridiculous
Shiloh,
it
you're a
is.
melon.
Moving on back to Australia, and we're going to have a couple in a row here. But
Glass are hurting now.
this first one, it's continuing to be a problem. Football Australia just doesn't know what to do with football.
Shock.
It's crazy that it's been like that for about since it existed. But this week they did two big oopsies. Now, number one was the Heidelberg situation. They said Heidelberg had everything they needed for Asian international football to play in there. They were going to back them the whole way. And then Melbourne Victory get it, and they don't really care because it makes them more money. Yeah, great support of our local teams who need the help the whole way through. They need to get this support from the FA just to get that. Then they now announced today that they've lost $12 million last year, and they have to make 20% of the workforce laid off.
Yeah.
So back to back, just absolute failures from the organisation. It's looking likely that they'll be bought out by the professional leagues to have finally, once again, a unified body, crazy enough. But both of them lose money instantly.
And the fact that I was going to say something, I've gone blank. They went to Stan to see if they would take the rights. Stan don't want anything to do with it. So Paramount are now
Back again.
back again. I think they got a 3-year deal now.
Yep.
So they were one little win, but they're still melons.
They're still made balance.
Poor. We're going to stick in Australia and stick in Melbourne. Carlton. Carlton.
No, not Carlton
This-
here.
Okay, not Carlton themselves, but this revolves around Carlton.
Right, they talk about our club.
Football podcasts
Yes.
and football following pages. Obviously very prevalent in Melbourne.
Yes.
We're quite literally involved in it. That's what we would do here. Obviously, club podcasts are very big, particularly amongst big clubs like Carlton.
Yep.
There's two groups involved here. First one is Carlton Besties.
Yep. Very good.
Girls, yeah, they're very good. I love their work. They're obviously very involved with the Carlton Footy Club.
Yes.
So it's North.
Yeah, they got.
Yes, they are.
and Hawthorn as well, I believe. Mainly Carlton though. It's very
Yeah.
Carlton centric.
We'll just quickly add, two of our mates have been on there on the TikTok.
Have they?
Yes, they're on the Besties Ranger.
Ah, yes, that's right.
Yeah, they asked who their favorite player was, and they said Toby Pink.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. Carlton Besties do very good work within this sort of media world that we live in. Obviously involved heavily with the Carlton Football Club. Done very well for themselves.
Yes.
In a good voice for female content as well in sports.
Yes.
And that. They were involved in a comment made on another Carlton podcast called The Jumper Punch, which I hadn't really heard of.
No one had
heard of
I'd
it.
probably seen on TikTok before because I live for Carlton content when they're shit.
It's not Wayne
It's like
Sam,
Blues
though.
Abroad, Snappers podcast.
No,
There's
Snapper's just on. It's just on 3AW.
No, he has his own podcast now.
There's another one that was really good a few years ago. A few Arab guys, but
The Fish and Crips.
Monday Blues.
Oh.
That one. That
Yeah,
was
Monday.
good.
That's just. I think that's been gobbled up by Blues Abroad.
Yeah.
Then an Harry podcast back.
No,
It is back.
It is back.
Moving on.
shouldn't do.
The Jumper Punch. Never really heard of these guys or seen it, but they've come under spotlight for a very valid reason because, well, Carlton themselves had to go and investigate this because it was involved in their club. This group of 4 blokes, they erupted in laughter when one of them suggested he would punch the fuck out of members of the Carlton Besties. They were talking about who they want to fight in terms of the football media content world.
Just, do they have any brains? Like,
No, obviously not.
Well, you support Carlton.
yeah, but I have a brain at least.
This is
but-
different.
No, but do you see the rest of the people in there and you go to have brains?
No, they don't.
No.
This is appalling.
It's awful.
Now, Carlton have done the right thing. They've taken action, and this man has had his membership revoked.
Good.
Gone.
I think it's disappointing as well, considering we have Carlton Respects Round coming up this week too.
Yeah.
Carlton do great work with that as well.
I hope the besties get put on the field for that.
They will. They'll do they always do a really good thing for Carlton Respects Round too.
Everyone's gotten around them, and because they're really good in the content they do. So everyone's gotten around them hard after this shit news came out last
That
week.
is appalling.
Yeah, so the Jump and Punch podcast, we're gonna start a beef with them because you're a bunch of dickheads.
Yep,
Melons.
agreed. They're not number one though. Somehow. We're going over to England here for a Melon of the Week. If my internet wants to load, come on, the garden. Here we go. So we're going to. It's sort of like Championship League One football.
Yes.
A guy by the name of I might butcher this, so I'm going to try and do my best. Amrit Banzal McNulty. He has sued QPR, so Queen's Park Rangers, and Crawley for £11.1 million.
Whoa.
For a incident relating to him being said defamatory words about his
Derogatory slurs.
That's the word.
And he's a man of Indian descent.
So he's half Indian descent.
Yes.
So if you read between the lines, you know what he's been called.
Yeah. So he has claimed that he was where is it here? Sorry, I've lost.
So he was on a loan spell.
Yep.
With Crawley Town
Mhm.
in 2021-22.
Yep.
During that time, he was racially abused.
Yep.
By a manager called John Yems.
That's it, John Yems.
Yeah.
Yes. John Yems said I don't want to say the word because I'm going to
No,
beep it,
we're
so
not saying
we're
it.
not
No,
going to
not
say
saying
it.
But it's a derogatory
But
term
it's a
towards
very
people
bad
Indian
word
descent.
of Indian descent. What should never be said ever.
Yeah.
But for poor bloke that he's still having to deal with this, still in this era. John Yems should know a lot better, but he's English, so a lot of the white men there are pretty questionable. Probably too much Stella. But John Yems, for just saying what you said, not on. You are a Melon of the Week.
Very, very well deserved. I will like to see how this lawsuit goes down though, because the clubs will probably say it's not our fault, it's his fault.
It's
100%. It will
Yeah.
go a sour way.
but we'll
unfortunately.
see what happens with Queen's Park Rangers and Crawley Town. But yeah, it's another week.
No week, another dollar? No, no dollar.
No dollars.
No dollar.
Can't wait to see the fan reaction we get from the the Indian support, the Indian people when I say Virat Kohli's a sook on the title.
It'll be our biggest one since the India Australia cricket
Oh, the
series.
Scott Boland owns India.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to include something about Arsenal and their Virat Kohli, I think. That'll do it
Is
well.
Arsenal good? And
Is Arsenal gooning too hard and is Virat a sook?
did Arsenal win the league? And is Virat Kohli a sook?
Fair, I love it. But yeah, I'm Ethan Stone.
I'm James Isles.
I'm George Berry.
Stay Nuffin.
Go Arsenal.